Hey everybody, welcome to a short with 2023 NADA, and it's like we're on with Yaron. He's the Chief Marketing Officer of UVeye. Now, we don't really do any personal business with him, but we're all about transparency in the service department, and it starts with what his company's actually doing. So, also joined by Charity, our Chief Marketing Officer. We got two CMOs right here. So, Yaron, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing in your company, please.
All right, so I'm Yaron, originally from Israel, and I'm part of the executive team at UVeye. Originally, we called it Under Vehicle Eye, but what we create is automatic inspection systems for vehicles. So essentially, it's a really shiny, I like to say almost like Apple Store kind of experience device that you drive your car through and within seconds, whether it's below, all of the undercarriage, tires, sidewall and tread angles, and around, we can indicate and show you anything that's wrong with the vehicle.
Even dings.
Dings, dangs, scratches, dents, low tread depth, uneven wear, scuffs, cuts, bulges. We read the DOT, all the text around the tire sidewall, underbody below, oil leaks, broken parts, missing parts, EV covers, cracks, anything like that, indicated and shown in high resolution, whether it's at the service lane, showing it to a customer on a big touch screen or on their phone, but also for sales, because we can automate all of the merchandising side and appraise every car going over the system without a need to go in a lift.
I got to tell you, so Charity and I have been doing some workshops, and it's all about fixed operations. And with what Yaron's talking about, it has to do with transparency. Tires and oil changes are the biggest defection points for service. People are starting to figure that out. When you run through one of his, you use his company, you run through that machine, everything is, there's no way they can come back and say this. If there's an oil change that didn't exist last time that exists now, dings, whatever it is, same thing happens on the back end when the vehicle's on the lift. The transparency with video, etc., and pricing disclosures on the front end when talking about repairs that need to be done. These are the things that are going to revolutionize and change fixed operations in the future, and we're going to take back what we've been missing in the last 20 or 30 years that's our fault by customers defecting after. This is what starts it off right here, and we are just excited to be able to spend a few minutes, have you on here and talk about what you do, because we made it part of our workshop, right, Charity?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that, but we did.
Yeah, I've heard.
We're very impressed by your product. I only have one more question for you, and we'll let you go. What are you looking for at this year's NADA? Or has anything stood out? You know, give me some idea of what's important to you.
So the first thing is that CarMax announced a few days ago that they are rolling our technology throughout all of their wholesale operations.
Wow.
So it's like opening a vertical of auctions and the dealer side buying and selling through the auction. So that's a whole new world. The second thing is we actually flew here 5 dealer groups and CarMax, flights, hotels, and we brought a real system with something we call the UVeye Impact. Okay. So we have 5 dealer groups here, advisors, used car sales managers, principals, walking around with us in the booth with videos showing each of them and how they actually use the technology. Wow. Whether it's sending more tires and alignments, whether it's the customer experience side, whether it's appraising vehicles, whether it's even goodwill on damaged rims or doors. So we have these people with us telling the story. So it's not us telling how cool our technology is, it's actually them telling the story of how they use it and how they benefit it.
That's a great answer.
Man.
That's probably one of the best we've heard today.
Thank you. I mean, all right.
That is truly amazing. And Yaron, we know you got a lot going on. Every time I bounce back and forth, but we are such a believer in what you're doing and where this is going. We really believe technology is a wonderful tool to accelerate some momentum, but not all technology. Some people think technology can create something. No, you already have to have you have to understand what the end goal is, and it's taking care of the customer, and you have almost single-handedly solved that. Thank you very much for spending a couple of minutes. NADA 2023, UVeye, Yaron, Charity, and myself, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.